Live from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting at the Charlotte Studios, man. The news at 6 with Antonio McElwain and the Dos Tommies. Sports with Ed Robinson. Your news is now, man.
Good evening, and welcome to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting at 6. I'm Tony McElwain.
And I'm Tommy Thomas. You know, buying a home in Charlotte has been tough over the years with the declining economy.
But it looks like things may be looking up for the prospective homebuyer. Michael Bungie has the story.
With the recent recession suffered here in Charlotte, many people are wondering, is the home buying process still something that's relevant? Is it still easy to obtain? I spoke with Andrea Brown with Keller Realty here in Charlotte, who tells us that the recent property downfall didn't have a large effect in the Charlotte area.
The great thing about the Charlotte market is that even though the housing market has taken a huge plunge, with Charlotte being such a huge transient city, we haven't had to take such a huge heartache as some of the other cities have.
Although property owners have experienced a small loss in property value, finding buyers for their properties shouldn't be a problem.
Again, now a lot of my sellers are starting to see that the once great appraised values that they were able to see, some up to about 20% over the amount in which they purchased their homes, unfortunately they're not able to recognize that huge benefit that they were at one point.
So builders are going back to work on the constructions of new properties, getting ready for the new springtime buyers.
This is the time of year when everybody is looking to buy or sell. So I will say I've been extremely busy, a great problem to have.
So it looks like the home buying process here in Charlotte will be getting back underway shortly. This seems to be the season that people are coming out and looking for homes. I'm Mike Bungie, Wcsb News.
More good news for the local economy. One business has figured out a way to blossom during troubled times.
Employment opportunity, open jobs.
That was the answer most people we interviewed gave about why they started at Metrolina Greenhouse. And employment opportunities are very abundant there.
Well, we usually have a job fair, and they, take the applications. And
Randy Long, an employee with the company for the past 35 years, tells what it takes to get a job there.
Just have a good attitude, willing to work hard, be on time, never late and everything. So just have a good attitude.
What started as a 1-acre plastic tent grew to be 150 acres. For comparison size, 1 acre is about the size of a standard football field. The business runs in the family. His daughter Amber has worked there for 5 years now.
Doing work as a team, getting our things together and working together and finishing things together and.
Paul Kinley is a recent hire and has been working there for roughly 5 weeks.
They hire temps like me because it is the busiest season right now, spring.
Metrolina is so interesting that even my cameraman Sam filled out an application. This has been Tommy Thomas with WCSB News.
Coming up, we all know someone who is, but do they know about this community? We'll tell you who they are and what they're doing.
And see how warm weather and live music will help local mom and pop stores this summer.
One man's vision for his future changed in an instant with one phone call. The Connecticut School of Broadcasting, with 13 locations on the East Coast, is now open in Charlotte. Highly skilled instructors using state-of-the-art equipment skillfully mold and stretch the minds of every student. After graduating, you'll feel confident you have the knowledge and skills to compete in a highly competitive industry. At the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, once a student, always a student for life. For more information, call 1-800-TV-RADIO or log on to GoCSB.com.
Welcome to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. We separate the mediocre from the cool, like the other side of the pillow. Your instructors show you how to edit and cut, use film so selectively excellent. It's all hands-on. Forget your textbooks, your microphone is on. 101 WCSB, we in here, baby. The best education in TV and radio. Just dial 1-800-TV radio. You need more info? Just turn your laptop on and type in GoCSB.com.
Small business owners in downtown Gastonia are counting on the warm weather to bring more people to the area. Reporter Michael Huffstigler shows us how the Downtown Summer Concert Series is coming in at just the right time.
Downtown Gastonia is a reminder of the past days of Americana, small businesses passed up for big business, and bargain shopping and sweet dining deals. But the city of Gastonia has started to invest more into their beautiful downtown area. Local bar owner Brad Freeman of Freeman's Pub weighs in on the pros and cons of his downtown location.
I think moving downtown's been challenged business-wise. There's not a lot of foot traffic, but I don't think it hurts us at all.
The downtown area annually hosts a summer concert series, and Freeman's Pub definitely benefits.
The GDDC, the Gastonia Downtown Development Corp., for the past 12 or 15 years has been putting on their own concert series, and we've been a part of that for the last 2 years.
The city of Gastonia has put over $6.3 million into downtown renovations, trying to get people to come to the area. Hopefully, the return of the Gastonia Summer Concert Series will get more people to come out. Local Kevin Gilliard, not a frequent downtown visitor, remembers past events as good times.
Yeah, they used to have this thing called Catfish Jam and stuff. Everybody would attend. It was a great thing. They had guests and, special appearances.
Surely a concert series would help small businesses out in the downtown area. Gastonia is known for its shopping and chain restaurants, but tucked away downtown is an array of nostalgia, 100-year-old buildings and mom-and-pop stores. Gastonia has put the money in, but the people still need to come. For WCSB, I'm Michael Huffstigler.
He's Christian and he's gay. Reporter Shay Bearfield tells us why he says the church needs his presence.
I spoke with Justin Lee, the director of the Gay Christian Network, and his views on the intersection of the gay and Christian communities. Here's what he had to say.
The biggest reason that I do what I do is that I love the church. And my concern is if the church doesn't get this right and figure out how we've been messing up our approach to this issue, it's not going to stop gay marriage from being legal. It's not going to stop gay people from becoming more accepted in society.
While providing support for suicidal teens and adults, GCN's founder says he really wants to help the church in this way.
I love the church, and I believe the church has the power and the responsibility to be such a force for good in our society.
I spoke with Pastor Dana Bryan in Christian leadership for over 30 years. Here's what he had to say about being gay and Christian.
I do not see how they can do that within a homosexual relationship. It needs to be within the boundaries of a heterosexual relationship, that in the context of marriage.
While Pastor Dana Bryan holds the traditional views on this topic, how he feels about GCN is surprising.
My hope would be for a loving response and loving, engaging response by the church.
The debate will go on. Let's hope the discussion begins. Shay Bearfield, CSB News.
Coming up, in this struggling economy, can the game of golf survive in Charlotte?
We'll check in with one local business next.
Ron DiFrancesco was the last man out of the South Tower of the World Trade Center who escaped and lived. Sir Ernest Shackleton and 2 crew members survived a superhuman trek to save his crew of 27 men in the Arctic. Stephanie Schwab was diving in the cave labyrinths in the waters of the Bahamas when she neglected to follow her lead line, yet she made it out alive. All of these individuals hold one thing in common. Each person felt the presence of an unseen helper. I interviewed John Geiger, the author of The Third Man Factor, where all these accounts are detailed. Hear what he says this phenomenon is and whether or not we all can experience it. The Shay Show, tomorrow at 5.
What am I gonna do? My job is okay, but it's just a job. Can I be happy doing this the rest of my life? I know I've got more to show than this. Well, come on in. At the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, we have convenient locations all over the East Coast, including Charlotte, where you'll get hands-on training in a career in television or radio. Step out of the fog. Call 1-800-TV-RADIO or try GoCSB.com for a clear path to your future. Well, it seems like the season's changing.
Oh, it's really beautiful out there.
Playoffs about to start, tournament going on.
Of course.
So, Ed, what's going on in the world of sports?
Well, I know the Lakers lost a bummer the other day, but on this note, with all the warm weather, local golfers are hitting the links, or are they? Reporter Brandon McCarthy stopped by a local golf shop to check on the state of golf in Charlotte.
Charlotte and its surrounding cities are home to some of the state's best golf courses, and with warmer weather right around the corner, local golfers are gearing up to hit the links. But with an extremely cold winter and sluggish economy, I asked local Edwin Watts employee Tom Carson if he's seen a difference in spending this year.
Yeah, the weather definitely has been a big improvement on sales. You know, the weather means everything in this business. It's like snow to ski slopes or ski resorts. New tailor-made equipment, the white color heads and drivers and hybrids made a big difference, boost to sales this time over last year, this period.
I also asked Mike Kogar, the manager at Edwin Watts Golf Shop since 2004, what changes he's seen in the industry in the 7 years that he's been here.
Well, in Charlotte here at this particular store on the east side of Charlotte, we've seen a decline in business over the years, due in part to a lot of the retail operations moving out, and a lot of the golf courses have also moved out, further out around the Beltway.
There are over 100 golf courses within an hour's drive of downtown Charlotte, and with courses averaging 150 players per day and golfers constantly searching for that magic club, the industry is feeling as strong as ever, and the demand to give great service at the best possible price is what's key to keeping golf alive in Charlotte. For 101 WCSB, I'm Brendan McCarthy.
Well, have you torn up your brackets yet? 4 buzzer beaters happened before 5 o'clock today. Clearly, the madness is on the way. The big dance continues tomorrow as the Queen City hosts 4 games at Time Warner Arena. Fan favorites and 5th rivals, North Carolina and Duke, both tip off tomorrow. Duke plays at 3:10 against Hampton, and the Tar Heels follow that game as they square off against Long Island at 7:15. It's going to be a doozy of a tournament. Carolina all the way.
Go Blue Devils.
Never. It's always the
Let's
Tar
go
Heels
Blue
in this
Devils.
state. You can believe that.
Well, that's been our news. For Tony McElwain and Ed Robinson, I'm Tommy Thomas. Thank you for watching.